Welcome to the show, scoundrel.
Okay, so we are on this lovely planet. I forgot the name of it.
Just keep going.
No, that's the continent. Anyways, it's a unique planet. It's got 3 poles. It's got a North Pole, South Pole, and then there's a chunk of red crystal meteorite type stuff. Landed, crashed, and became a 3rd pole. So there are special compasses and stuff that work with that type of thing.
Sound expensive.
Yeah, it does. There's 2 moons, and there are 2 rings around the planet as well, which are only visible at night.
That stuff is important. The name, not important.
The name's not important at all.
Did you say 3 rings?
2 rings.
2 rings.
2 rings. The continent we are on is Roe. It's R-O-E-T-T. So it's French.
Interesting.
Roy. Got it.
Exactly. Come close enough. That's good enough. This continent is broken up into 4 like zones, mini countries within. I guess these would be like states. We are going to be starting at an epicenter of 3 of them, so we're gonna be like right in the middle of 3. What?
I was just saying your mic is far away.
I know, but I'm hoping someone else's mic catches that because I'm gonna be reaching over.
You can
so
move
that's
it.
Good to know.
You can move your mic.
I can move. So we're gonna just turn it there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not with the white, so that way you guys can see in the future. So we're gonna be starting here, which would be like right here for those that cannot see. The way this continent works, it's a bit arid. This whole area is arid. I mean, it's orangish area.
Savannah or desert?
Good question. Savannah. So yeah, so there's grasslands. There's some pools of water, but it's not like. It's surrounded by mountains, pretty much north-south. The south is divided by a river. Anyways, the regions that we're in the middle of is the Abandoned North, the Huntsman Plains to the west, and then the Great Deluge in the south. Basically, to the north is like older civilization that was basically forgone to save the people of Roe from Hole, which is the continent below. And then the Huntsman Plains, it's literally like the Wild West. Lots of creatures roam here. It's less taken care of than the rest of the continent because it is one of the harder places to live. So the wild creatures do roam here. And the Great Deluge is basically like the wealthier people of the continent. They have a lot of resources compared to the rest of them. And they also have mountains around them, making it great defense. And then west further from the Huntsman Plains, we have the Phoenix areas. This area is more desertish than like Savannah Plains. This is due to the lovely environment that is around it. There's a real bad wind and all that jazz that makes it worse. Anyways, we'll get to there eventually. Maybe we won't. I don't know.
We're going there now.
Yeah, that's fine. take 30 days, get there, no problem.
Buckle in.
Roe is a little bit in turmoil. It's feeling pressure from the north continent. I think it's Tharn. I should have my notes up.
Now, is the whole continent one country, or is each section its own country, or?
Okay, that's a good point. So, Tharnin, I believe. Let me look. Yes, Tharnin and Roe share a continent, but they are only shared by this little bit of landmass with like very little walking ability between the two. Tharnin is think Viking-ish area, like full of strong baddies and monsters and snow and tundra.
Tundra even.
Yeah, tundra even. Yeah, go north enough and it's tundra. They have the Black Mountains up there, which are an unknown entity. No one ever comes back out of them. So everyone assumes that they just die when they go in.
How far across did you say these?
So Roe is about I think I said Australia. So it's about an Australia across, and then whole underneath it would be like a Greenland-ish size.
Okay.
So our maps are a little confusing because Greenland's tiny, but it's actually bigger. So,
And this is the icy one.
no, no. The icy one literally circles the whole globe. So that one's gigantic. So it's like if Africa got turned into a donut. Equivalent, probably.
So where the kangaroos at?
They'd be somewhere else.
That's where I go.
They were in the
I
center
go
part
there.
that got turned to a
Basically.
Are they in the
No.
middle? The savannah?
They might be. We'd have to go there and see. Other base knowledge, there's islands to the east. They are called the let me read this. Lalamayu Islands. It's known as like a pirate's paradise from the past few years. So there's been a lot of attacks that way.
Coming from there.
Yeah. So it's great islanding if you guys want a boat. No, you don't want a boat?
Come on, we
You don't like
collect
water?
boats.
Boat collector.
Hey, you guys can do it. That's the general region.
And where are we at?
You guys are in the middle of Roe right here. It's on the east side.
In
middle
Huntsman?
east. Yeah, it's like the corner of Huntsman, Abandoned North, and the Great Deluge.
Cool.
You guys will be starting outside of a town.
Where are these poles at?
Just take the map.
We're pretty close to one of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What, 3 poles? Nope. 3.
I mean, in max,
Oh,
we're
so
less
that's
than
what
halfway
level
away.
is.
Oh, level 3. Yes.
Yeah, like there can be crosstalk and stuff. Like we don't need
Yes.
to.
Yes, please.
We don't need to.
Yeah.
I'll just be fun more than
If you're
anything.
above the
Yes,
equator,
I'd like this to be fun.
That's the whole point of
less
this.
than half
I
away.
just don't want to sit here and talk for an hour.
Nope, just you. I'm silent. Silence.
I mean, that's fine. Do you want to see the map? Okay.
I looked at your pictures.
Who cares about your map?
Is this an empire that we're in, or is it a...
This is controlled by town, basically.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I'm at the country as a whole.
So there is no.
Yeah, the country as a whole
Oh,
is
it's-
controlled by like 4 main
So
cities.
it's tribes.
Okay.
So city
Basically,
state-ish?
yeah, it's tribish.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are 4 main cities in each of 1 main city in each region. But
Do they have a
basically
consistent
everyone
structure like elders, that kind of thing, or is everyone completely
Case by
different?
case.
it'll be a case by case.
Okay.
So most
So if we go in and murder the sheriff, we become the new sheriff.
And if you if you find
No.
the right town,
look at the head. No. Hear my words.
it's a new sheriff.
We're the huntsman now.
Yes. No, yeah, it's very Wild
Constable
West.
Tony.
Especially in the Huntsman Plains. Like, there is no law basically there. Everyone kind of avoids it unless you're an adventurer or like have a reason to be there. There is money to be had there. Hunting the wild game there is a good way to make some gold. So there are people that go there and people that shouldn't go there to try to make a quick gold or two, and yeah, bad endings. Let's see. I don't know where you guys want to pick from being from, because I know a couple locations of where you guys are from, but other people have not chosen where they're from, or I don't care where you're from, to be honest. Like, you can choose wherever you want.
Does everyone know how you said that we needed to have connections with each other?
Yes.
Does everyone have that?
I do. Well, me and Matt do.
If you do not, raise your hand. Cool. There you go. You guys make a connection. No, basically all I want is just a way to tie the group together better. So that's the whole idea of it. Like, you guys could just be like, you met at a bar, you had a good talk, end of story. Like, it doesn't have to be anything deep, like you guys are like
All blood
kings
brothers.
and,
Cousins.
like, yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Like,
I used to be a city guard. If that helps anybody,
there you go.
What's
You
it?
arrested some people.
I don't know. That's just the
Yeah, that's
Make
true.
it up right now.
Yeah.
roulette.
Okay, where do you want to come from? A very
Start
rich
there.
place, a poor place?
Are you a good guard or a bad guard?
That's also a good
I'm
question.
a lawful guard,
Lawful. Okay, cool.
but neutral.
Okay. Lawful, neutral. I'm not chaotic. I have a list of names. So, like,
I'm a half elf with wood elf lineage.
okay. Oh, that's something I should say. Races here don't really matter much. Meaning, like, there's not much racism because it's a lot of mix. Because Roy is a little bit of a you go here if you can't live somewhere else type of thing. Like,
It's Australia. It's all.
it's Australia. Yeah, basically Australia. Yeah.
But everyone hates us.
In a few
Yes.
a few sessions, they will.
They
I think it
reserve
was
that
abroad us, but you're right.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We call this podcast. This is us.
Sure.
I think that's might have a TM after.
I think I just found my accent.
We're so sorry, Australia. If any of you ever listen, we're so sorry.
Yes.
Who are we fooling? They're listening.
Yeah, they're listening to something.
They're listening.
I'm sorry.
So, nice city.
Nice.
Janky
Yeah,
city.
because races can be mixed pretty well across the board. If you want to deal with like,
I'd
Yeah.
say middle of the road. It wasn't.
Middle of the
it
road?
wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't a massive city, but it wasn't
Yeah,
like
what's the
a
biggest
village
city?
or anything.
the biggest city would be, I didn't actually write down. Murstone, which is in the Great Deluge.
That's where I won. That's where I figure and I'm from.
Okay.
From what I've told you,
Okay.
right?
I'd have to look. It's been.
It has been a while.
I've been going over all of it.
Yeah, you got a lot of backstories.
Might
Brad,
be.
Jared Parker, are any of you neutral and/or chaotic?
I am neutral, but lawful,
Chaotic.
if we're talking.
Like, you could be a past one.
Yeah,
that I've already
definitely.
signed up
Sure,
on.
that's fine.
Good neutral.
Ex-boyfriend. Yep.
Good neutral. Good neutral. Neutral. That's right. Good chaotic.
Chaotic.
Secret.
Neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
But he's charismatic, so it makes sense.
Okay, I will also throw this out
You can,
there.
you can think that I was good.
If anyone wants to be evil, you can. However, you need to have a reason to be in the party, because
That'll.
Mine
it,
is
it will
technically
create
evil,
tension. Like, we want to have
but
fun,
not
not
in the
tension.
murder hobo way.
He's just a psycho.
Really into feet.
You know my story.
Yeah, I
so-
know.
He has not discovered morals yet, so.
I'd say lawful evil.
But he has discovered murder.
Yeah.
Maybe
Does that
maybe
make
you
you-
could even go like,
I don't know. That'd be up to you, I think. But I'd say evil
Alright.
just because there's
Does that
no
just make you
morals.
unaligned? Because like a beast is unaligned.
Huh.
Well, most of the beasts.
You have not discovered.
Does he have a conscience? Is that what you're asking?
I don't know. I'm just
Not yet,
offering
anyway.
suggestions.
So he's a
Are you
warforged
official? Oh,
who was just kind of awakened from his creation state. So
Okay.
he doesn't have. He's trying to figure out everything. And his job before then was war and whatnot. So killing doesn't seem wrong. It was just a job. So that's why I'm leaning more towards evil at the moment, because there's no morals. He understands law and that there's punishments for that, but he doesn't get the morality of it.
The why?
Yeah.
Have you ever worked as a mercenary?
Has he worked as a mercenary? I mean, probably. I have him going around observing like anything.
Can that be our connection?
Sure.
I've been a mercenary captain a time or two.
I was doing something. I knew it.
All right. Parker can be an ex.
So yeah, I have been on Roe for about 2 years now, working as a mercenary captain. Either anywhere from like 50 people to about 200. Currently in between jobs, and what do I want to talk about?
I take it back. You're my next, not my ex.
Okay.
Wish.
Yes.
Charismatic
You're
guy?
from there.
okay,
Charismatic
that's kind of
melee.
what I figured.
What's your guy's name?
Cicero.
Cicero. Alright.
Oh, I don't know my Shakespeare well enough.
So,
Spelled like the place. My friends call me Cis. You can call me Cicero.
See why you dipped in the charismatic.
All right. Yeah, we could just go around the table.
Mine is an auto gnome. That's from the newest book. Yes, but
What does that look like?
I'm a small creature. I kind of very robotic.
Team
yes.
Robot.
Yeah, Team Robot.
Team Robot.
Robo gnome.
Auto gnomes are mechanical beings built by rock gnomes, sometimes because of a malfunction or unique circumstance. An auto gnome becomes separated from its creator and strikes out on its own. Mine is. How many of you are familiar with Treasure Planet?
It's been a
Like
while.
the movie?
You know
movie.
Ben and how he was missing
Put it
his
in-
thing?
put it in
Yeah,
the
so
comments.
that's me. I do not have
That's
my
interesting.
memories. So, but I currently I currently help out at a magic shop, but I go out to help gather supplies and different things because I am an artificer.
My entire build just changed toward creating your memories, forging them.
Good luck. I know. It's kind of like short-term memory loss. Anything you're going to tell me.
That's good.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, so
But I'm done.
I don't know how I'm going to roleplay, like, becoming familiar with the party. I just realized that. Oh, shoot.
How to roll
I mean,
the
someone
story
could have stopped in the
situation.
shop, type of thing.
Yeah.
If you want that as your
Well,
hook
I'm,
to someone
It won't
else.
be a
Like,
yeah.
It won't be a problem.
Well, I'm just out gathering. I probably ran into someone and I'm gathering supplies for Master.
Yeah, that works.
And-
Yeah. Like
yeah.
it's
What's your name? How you pronounce it?
Fender.
Fender.
Yeah.
As in
I think
damage.
there's already a robot.
Huh?
As in Bender.
yes.
Fender Bender, yes, sir.
Robots.
Okay, yep, damaged. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm a half elf. I didn't mention that.
Of course you are.
God, these.
Surprised you didn't go changeling with it.
Yeah, that's too much.
Ian's debating what he wants to say.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys reveal as much as you want. Like,
My name's Damara, and I'm a Christmas elf. And that's all I'm gonna say right now.
Good.
that's an easier voice. That's a good choice.
We got another
I
one.
attacked my.
Yes. We
Damara?
jumped
Get it right.
her
It was
immediately.
So is the chaotic evil?
So
I think Jens is the chaotic evil.
Dan forgot to mention, only race the racist against here is Christmas elves.
I will say they're not seen here often.
But
It's an arid area.
we're more north than we were, so it should
Correct.
be more common. -ish.
However, it is also warmer here, so I would assume
Oh.
Christmas elves
Gone the wrong direction.
wouldn't like that. In theory, it's my lore.
That's
standing
how
out
Missy
at
got
least.
lost, because she went where it was colder and just thought she was getting closer, but she was heading further south.
That's
I
fair.
think that's actually part of that.
Yeah, that was actually.
It's not pertinent to the story.
Yeah, it's not about 100 years.
200 years.
200.
200.
Mateo.
All right. My guy is what he's calling himself these days. He is Astro Villanova.
I really like that name.
I do too. Sorry,
That's a
choose
good
it.
mix.
That is not his original name, but he's not telling anybody what it is. And I have not decided what it is.
This is-
so-
Is it obvious that it's not his real name?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Good.
I know this.
And what is he?
So he is a high elf. He is a
excited.
ranged caster / utility caster. And his background is that he was originally from Hull. He used to work doing some shady stuff. I'm going to tell you a lot more about him than he would tell the party about.
He
So
wouldn't
this
like
is
it.
stuff we wouldn't know.
This is stuff you would not know in character, but I'm going to tell you.
I mean, if you need to.
I'm not going to go into a ton of detail, but he's basically has like a spy criminal background. So he used to work for this organization that was in Hull, did a lot of shady stuff. He's pretty neutral, just all around neutral. A professional, but you know, just doing his job kind of thing. So he's done a lot of stuff, you know, robbery, kidnappings, assassinations, all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so not just petty stuff.
Yeah, not just petty stuff. Got wrapped up. He had a client that was an ambassador and kind of fell in love with the ambassador's assistant. She ended up getting murdered, and he kind of took the fall for it and had to flee. So now he is here in Roe, trying to start over and kind of find his footing, find some new contacts, and with the hopes of eventually getting back and figuring out what happened and if he can get some kind of justice and or revenge.
Likes interests.
What's that?
Likes interests.
Likes, interests. Good question.
He does like interest.
Yeah.
He finds it interesting.
And he likes that.
I don't know. He's kind of paranoid though, so he's not gonna. That's why he's not gonna tell you much of this stuff. That's why I'm telling you now, because he probably won't. At least not for a while. But that's about it. That's about it for now.
Cool.
Brian, you're up.
Hey.
You got it?
Yeah, more or less. So I'm half wood elf. I started out as a city guard in a town that is yet to be named.
Oh, I've got a name for you.
Correction, Dan has a name for me. Let the record show.
Let the record show. Where is it? Yellow Shale.
All right. So I was a guard in Yellow Shale. I have multiple brothers and sisters that grew up in that town. I was the middle child, but we'll say there's 5 of them. But I was kind of the runt of the litter, standing at a stout 5'6". Yeah, so I got into the city guard following 2 of my older brothers. But it just didn't feel right. I was scrawny and not as strong as the other ones, but my technique was on point. So I wasn't the best fighter, but I wasn't the worst. But I just felt called to something more. This is where it gets kind of awkward because my character loves the stars. And he's eventually going astral monk.
Cool.
Not his real name.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just
Once he realizes that, he'll change it.
Maybe my guy heard of an astral monk somewhere and like, that's a cool name. Who's that?
maybe. But right now, I have 1 level of fighter and 2 levels of monk, so I'm not that yet. Yeah, so I left the guard and ended up in a monastery.
Yeah. There's monasteries around.
Okay.
There's mountains around.
And I've
You can
been
be up
there.
from the abandoned north. There's like a waterfall monastery.
Cool.
Just through it there.
I like
right now.
waterfalls and less light pollution up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can see the stars
Yeah.
better. So I do have cartography skills. Just kind of made sense given his affinity and affection for stars and that kind of thing. And yeah, is there anything else I'm leaving out? What's that?
Do you have a name?
Neapolitan?
Clay Paul.
As in like Neapolitan?
Yeah, somebody made a joke about my character because I'm splashing another class later.
How would you spell that?
Neapolin.
How do you pronounce it? Neapolitan?
Yeah.
Neapolitan?
Neapolitan.
Yeah.
Parker, what was your
So,
name?
and then I'm rolling random names in my app, and something very close to that comes up, and I'm like,
Jared,
yep, it's
did you give a
that's
name?
it.
Thunder.
It was like
Fender.
Fender, Damara, Astral.
NYAPOLIM or something. Something, and I'm like, oh.
I forgot to mention, I'm a paladin warlock. I did not mention that.
Oh.
Pala.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun party.
Alright.
How long for a pull?
And well,
Hallie
should I
Warlock?
say my name or whatever?
You did not say anything.
Okay, my name's Seven.
Is that with a silent 7 or?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's seven.
Seven.
What do you mean? It's a number.
Yeah, it's a number. That's my name.
Is that your rank? Or
It's a serial
It was
number.
the serial number.
Number 7 from
okay.
the line.
Okay, it wasn't the version or anything.
Really distraction.
I'm trying to
TI7.
Oh, how much of your past would we know that you said? Would you be open with it that you were city guard and whatnot? Or?
Yeah, I mean, depending on where we're at, I didn't
So
know. I didn't know if I had arrested anybody at some point or had a run-in with anybody.
You would have
But-
arrested me, you could. 'Cause for loitering or something.
You could.
Staring.
That's fine.
Well, that's what my guy does. He just watches everything. He
think I
sits in a spot for like a month and just watches.
I just have to get you in a tavern or something instead of sitting in the marketplace.
So where are we starting? So we're starting in a.
Outside of town.
We're out. Yeah. Okay. I guess I could just open.
We're
it.
inside a dragon's belly.
Not again.
Roll 46, drop the lowest.
Okay. Let's see here. Where is it? Okay. So we are starting outside of. I don't know where my map is. Got the map, you guys.
Murstow.
No, we will be starting outside. Fallsburg.
But
Sure, it's gonna be Fallsburg now.
Tell me about Fallsburg.
Okay, Fallsburg is a town that shares borders with Abandoned North and the Great Deluge. It is where you go for information or that's a great place to start adventuring. And most of you, I'll say, have come here for that namesake of finding adventures and having a way to get payment for completing requests and whatnot. It's a small town. It is. It's got a clinic. It's got like I think it had 2 taverns, and one of those taverns is like the hub for the Adventurers Guild.
what's the name of this tavern?
What's the name of the tavern? I actually have that.
Oh.
It is Honey's Nectar. Spelled right. It has paid you guys well for those that have done adventures here. And it's again a great place to find information for those looking for things.
Or buy stuff. I know.
It's also a great place to buy stuff.
Yep. Get stuff, parts I might need.
Rare magic items come through here. Rare being magic items are more rare in this area around here. So to actually find a magic item, whatever rarity is rare.
Good, then we have a decent chance at epics.
Exactly. No.
Whatever rarity, it's rare. You heard the man.
Yeah, for real, it's rare. It's all rare.
All
Even,
equal.
Yep.
There's no epic in D&D, but okay.
There is now. This is homebrew, yo. It could be whatever.
Legendary.
I swear I
Or
saw
artist.
some purples.
Legendary and artifact.
Playing too much Diablo.
Yeah. We'll take a break in a little bit.
You need a break?
No.
Take a break.
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so you guys are outside of town. The reason why you're outside of town is because let's call them a posse, the town's guard, including the sheriff. I shouldn't have closed that. Otto Dratch. Have been hunting
Auto Drench.
Otto Dratch. OTTO. Then Dratch. GDRACH.
So one guy named Otto?
One guy named Otto.
Okay.
So, he has been on a witch hunt lately. There has been issues regarding magic around here.
Literal witch hunt. Okay.
It's people have been found dead. People have been found missing limbs, and things have been disappearing in town. To the adventurers, it's no big deal. It's that person's not here anymore, type of thing. No one in particular that you guys know probably have come to harm in that sort of way. But anyways, so he has a posse of 11. You guys find yourselves with in darkness. There are burlap sacks over your heads. There is a cold steel feeling on the back of your necks. For those that are made of steel and stone, it just feels like a finger's on you type of thing, or like an arm, like a sharp arm. I'd assume you would know it's a like scimitar or sword of some sort, whatever you will.
I forgot.
That's fine too.
Do you just keep walking? Well, it's on the bag, so as long as he doesn't go backwards, he's fine.
Well, there's enough of them to have you guys held in place.
So we are restrained.
You are restrained, yes. With you guys, there's also the Lockbeard brothers, which come from the.
Are they stuck together?
No, they're not. They're locksmiths. Goodness.
I'm never gonna be able to get
It's like 2 of cups.
What's their
Yeah.
situation?
They have beards.
Okay.
They do have beards.
Are their
yes.
beards interlocked?
That
No.
was the.
No. They have a lock in their beard, though. So it's like an actual.
Human? Gnome?
They
Dwarf?
are dwarven.
Okay.
Yes.
Are the locks stuck there?
They're like intertwined into their beards, so they're like roped in.
It's fancy.
It's like, yeah, think
You just
think
don't understand.
dwarven beard, but there's like a ornate.
So
lock.
there's sacks over our head.
There's sacks over your head.
Oh, so we don't even know.
No, you guys. Okay, so like you
can
guys
hear
would
it.
have seen the lineup, sacks overhead. You guys are now kneeling, restrained.
Please, we could talk through this.
Oh, brother.
the brothers, are they in this situation with us? Or
Yes,
They, okay.
they are also
They are-
because
they
they
also have
they
sacks
have magic. So anyone with magic or anyone related to magic or just because you were there,
Oh, this
Even
is
take it.
terrible for an artificer.
yes, it is. Same thing
Oh,
with the Warforged.
no.
Made of magic. You guys
Well,
are,
I'm an auto. animated robot who
Yes,
also
and-
makes magic.
Go ahead.
Is this a tribal thing that they're the anti-magic witch hunt, like, or this is just because of the horrific acts that have been happening?
This is a result of a stubborn sheriff wanting to resolve an issue quickly, and it may not be the correct people, but it's more or less a crapshoot of if he got the right person, people, group, doesn't really matter as long as the people see it. He doesn't care. It's just a way
Looks
to.
like he's doing something.
He looks like he's doing something.
Sure.
Like, oh, I got these guys.
Yeah.
If it's not them, we'll get them again. Type of thing. He has been known to do stuff like this in the past, but because there's been so many adventurers through here, he can't really do too much wild stuff. This is definitely his most brazen act so far.
And the
that you guys
Adventurers
know.
Guild is like watching this, you said?
No, you guys are outside of town. You got taken in, basically like you guys were walking into town or walking out, and they just corralled you guys out of town altogether. Sword Point. And yes, we'll just go with that. They're yeah, okay. So anyways,
Please, we can talk through this. What have we done?
well, of course you should know. You've already done it many times before, and quite frankly, I can see you guys doing it again. It's one of you. I don't care who it is. I'm gonna kill you all.
What happened?
If I must repeat myself, one of you are the witch, and I will kill you and take all the glory.
I can assure you I've been with these lot for some time now, and I have yet to see any witchery.
With that, a lizard folk will kind of give like a little hiss and be like, "Lies, I'm telling you, lies. They're all evil." And
Who's that?
this is definitely his backup man.
No, I've definitely been checking out a few of them. They're not all evil.
How many are there? 11?
Please keep
There's
Zach on her.
13 in total.
Might be the witch.
She's the witch.
Yeah. She, female, witch.
It says the robot.
Does it seem like he knows that we're not the right? Do I think that?
Yeah, you would assume that he's just saving face.
Look, we can help you find whatever the problem is.
Yeah, but that's gonna cost me time and face, and quite frankly, it's just easier this way.
I've been coming to this town for a while, always coming and getting parts, I think. But yeah, I think you know I'm okay. I can help you out this because I come here so often. I mean, I have no problem.
What?
He speaks in many voices.
I think I'm cared for.
A woman will speak up. One that you've known to be like a cheapskate against you. Always trying to get the lowest prices from you.
I buy from everyone else. What?
And well, like your shop and
But
stuff.
you're
like
But you're
all-
good for
all
her
the way-
business, right?
she visits. Yeah, she's a traveler. Anyways, it's Lyrit Loveless.
Background.
She's the witch.
She needs to die.
She's gonna after you said
Loveless?
Loveless. She's loveless.
Like the play in Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
I get that.
Anyways, after hearing you say get parts, like, oh yeah, he gets parts all right. He gets parts from humans.
Miss Lovelace? Is that you? Ah, diligent customer. How good to hear your voice.
I think you mean
Uh,
faithful.
Oh, man.
She's gonna hit you with a hammer in the back of the head.
I swing wildly and I kick at somebody when I hear that.
They just hear ding.
Yeah, it's more of a.
It's hollow
love
up
tap,
there right
but-
now, right?
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
Let me get this straight. You're gonna kill us, so you can just do this again next week when the witch continues causing trouble.
It's even if there is a witch.
Conjecture. He does have an increased odds with all of us here.
You're not
I do.
helping.
Thank you, Thane of the Warforged race.
So you're saying you have zero evidence?
I'm saying I have the swords. Men, start slicing.
Look, you don't want to do that. This solution that you think you have is extremely temporary, as my friend said. How is it going to look for you when someone else shows up dead next week? The townsperson are going to have your job for this, frankly, and that's an optimistic scenario. They might come for you.
Hold, men. At this point, he's gonna remove the sacks one at a time. This is where you can introduce
you
your
the
character on camera if you want. Starting with left side of the table here.
Starting with Mr. Good Advice.
He definitely would start with you. I think he's liking you.
Greetings. I am 7. And I'm a Warforged.
Okay.
Hello. I am Neapolitan, and I am a wood elf fighter monk. Half elf.
Have something.
Definitely half wood elf.
Have something else.
I am Astral Villanova. I'm a high elf, and I am a somewhat of a magic-y type of user or person, and not very happy to be in this situation.
A little bit peeved up.
I am Damara, and I am a Christmas elf. And a female, to be clear. And I talk like this.
I am Fender. I'm an auto gnome and, artificer. Armor artificer. If you notice that.
You didn't tell me that, so
I did not mention that.
you didn't.
But you're going to see I'm covered in armor right now.
I'm Cicero. I'm a half elf. I've got tattoos coming up from my neck, and maybe like all through my beard. Take the sack off my head, but I've got basically an even deeper hood on. And as it comes off, I just shove the person next to me, and I just glare at them.
2 more will come by you with swords on your neck, pressing it harder.
Why'd you shove me?
With this removing of the sacks off of Tim and Ted as well, the Lockbeard brothers. You will see a familiar face to you guys that have been in town at least once before. He is part of the clinic. His name is Ike Shadowmend. He's to say a bad mender, but he's a bad mender. He's really bad at fixing people up. And
Like they leave worse than they came, or
sometimes it's like no one wants that one type of thing. Right now he is holding all of your weapons.
Mender like a
and
doctor.
your-
Oh, he's one of the
Mender
bad
Well,
like
that's
a
good to know.
Gear
Sorry?
craftsman.
Medic. Like
Okay.
suture or
Healer.
healer of
doctor,
sorts.
okay.
He's
Yes.
paid to be a mender.
Yes.
Forgot the first name, but Shadow and Mike.
Armor still with us, or
Yeah, you guys are still in your armor and stuff. It was just.
Mine cannot be removed against my will.
I can't either.
That's
but
fair.
I'm just
That's
curious.
also fair. It's just, yeah. So, but no, yeah, they just grabbed your weapons type of thing, and it happened before you guys realized
Look at Otto.
what was going on.
So now what?
That's the question. Now what? You know what? I'll do this. And since you guys are willing to help me,
I am, for sure.
He is.
Yep.
I will.
Good to see you again, Sheriff, by the way. How's the family?
I shove him. Oh, stop.
Sorry.
I will, as I was saying.
Take it good.
Release you on one accord that you must actually resolve this issue because I'm not getting paid enough for this. So you guys will, in order to get your lives right now, solve this issue of mine of
Like right here?
yes, like you will start solving it the second I release you from your bindings.
Oh, okay, so we'll go
Yes.
back. Okay,
Yes, you
good
may.
to know.
Yes. You will not speak of this to anyone, for if you do, I will have your tongue. Or robotic speaker.
Query. How will we solve this if we don't talk to anybody?
Oh, you're gonna be one of those.
He asked you a query.
You may talk to people, you just will not speak of this situation right here. That I'm going to kill you.
But didn't all the townspeople see you take us? Like, it was right outside the gates. I mean,
Yes, and I'm solving right now which ones of you are. That's a good point.
If you would like to be killed, let's continue this.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. What did the witch do?
Kill lots of people, townspeople. She or he has murdered 3 brides to be, and have taken the legs of 3 innocent children. So, yeah, it's very brutal, which is why I gotta solve this right now. So, in order to save face, I will kill one of you. Who wants to be it? No one's talking. Let's just go to the person on the left, which he points to Ted Lockbeard. Yeah, Ted's the last one.
Remind me, how many of them are there?
There are 13. And
you know-
quite a few of them are known to be like the strongest people in town. So,
The posse you're talking about?
yeah, of the posse, yeah.
They're not all like Miss Lovelace.
No.
I thought, okay, we'll help. We just need some resources and somewhere to start.
Plus, the more hands to help, the better.
You may have your weapons back
Can I have my
once
wrench?
we leave here, because I'm not dumb.
Can I have my wrench?
I think so. I
Thank
think
you.
we have that. But you guys need to come down to the bottom of this, or else I will do this again, and we'll keep knocking one of you guys off until we find it. And if you leave town, I have ways of getting you.
We're not.
So is Ted dead now?
With him ending that, he's
Would
gonna.
it not make more sense for you to keep one of us captive as leverage?
Wow,
He
that's
goes
a
over-
smart idea.
He goes over to Ted, starts slicing his neck. And then-
Starts like
yeah, like he's like starting
In
gushing
motion?
blood. Yeah.
Oh, it's already happening. Okay.
Starting to, yes. And then he's like, "That's a good point," and looks at Tim.
So we
who's
need
right
him.
next to Ted. It's like,
No.
I'll take him.
We need him.
Who?
We need
Tim?
we need,
Ted's almost dead here.
we need
You
people
want
that can-
Ted?
We need
I
people
can
that can
test.
pick locks.
Oh, I can do that. No problem. Take it. No, you don't understand. I got this bag and it's full of like little knickknacks I got, and like I can get us. Don't worry.
I'm sticking with my plan. There goes Ted's head.
Ted is dead.
And then
Can't heal that.
If he was a robot, I could. I would just
Potion
cast
down.
mending.
his neck hole.
So the only
Stick
thing
his
we
head
don't
back
have
on.
is our weapons right now.
Correct.
Okay.
Not yet. Okay.
Your hands are bound.
Oh yeah, we are restrained.
You guys are restrained.
So I would have done this.
So his posse starts getting you guys lifted up one by one, and they take Tim Lockbeard
Seems a little brash.
with him, and Ike Shadowmend, along with the lizard folk, Petrick, stay behind with the weapons. And then once the group gets back in, once the posse gets back into like the borders of the town, Petrick and Ike start unbinding you guys with your weapons, like I don't know, like a couple yards away.
That was auto dratch, correct?
Correct.
So we were
Yeah,
okay.
you're speaking with auto touch.
Had to write his name down for reasons.
List.
The naughty list, we'll call it. That was Tony's.
So while this is going on, I'll look at Ike and say, "What do you know about the witch?"
And tell us why we shouldn't kill you.
If you kill us, you're offending Otto, and
Wait.
Otto will kill you.
Not
How,
really
how many are with us right now?
Just as
Just two.
Oh yeah.
They did this real smart.
Hey Ike, long time no see. Can I have my stuff back?
Just,
over there.
Just hold on. What do you know about the witch?
I know that they have been draining their life force.
They multiple.
Well, the people that
That
have
have
died have
Which kids
lost.
were hurt? I want to
uh,
investigate their
Did the
wounds.
kids die?
Interrupting, please.
Yeah,
What?
Did they survive? Having their legs
I mean,
lost?
it's just legs.
Yeah.
Uh,
how high?
The kids have lived. Yes.
Okay.
I want to
they're-
investigate their wounds. So which kids?
It would be the Urine Hall family.
Excuse me?
The Urine Hall family.
Oh, Paul.
Urinal.
They have two kids, both of them. And then the last
Both
one.
kids?
I never grew
Yes.
up.
Combine 2 legs.
Dang.
They lost both of their legs.
Both lost.
Oh,
Both?
I thought they were usually one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Man,
That's a
Combined
total of
0
4
was then
legs.
2 for 1.
How long has this been going on?
It started like 2 weeks ago. Is when the first bride to be showed up, dead.
Are the children
They
related
drained.
to?
I mean, they're kin.
To the brides, I think he was going to
Oh,
Yes.
not that I'm aware of. And we're a small town, but they're separate people. We don't have many brides, so it's
Yeah, we are.
getting scarce. He looks kind of disappointed that there's
Any
less.
idea where the witch is at?
No, it happens in the middle of the night. No screams, no nothing. I don't know where they would be held up. I assume it was one of you. Hopefully it was Ted.
Yeah, you got the guy.
Spooky.
Why do you assume it's a witch?
Well, how else does someone just show up shriveled and
any number of ways, honestly. There are so many deadly monsters and just different
Vampires.
spells and different things out there in the world. You would be shocked.
Yeah, but
He's actually right.
magic is spooky, so it's a witch. That's what Otto tells me.
Okay, by the way, so which kids were...
Don't
The,
don't do it.
the urinal family kids.
Wait, what?
Yearn Halls.
Did I forget?
Right?
Did I forget again? I'm sorry. That happens sometimes, but not always.
Make my build towards silence.
You said there were 3 kids.
Yeah, the other one was an orphan. I don't think he's
Spell
alive
out
anymore, probably.
Y-E-A-R-N right now.
Really,
Can you?
If he is, he'd be somewhere in the street.
Could you point Can you point us in the direction of their house?
He points to town.
Would
Got
I
health potions on
know?
you?
Such a
Would I know about where they
public service.
live? Since I'm a frequenter.
Probably. Yeah, I'd say yeah. They'd be on like the north side.
Oh, don't worry. They're on the north
Are
side.
these the
You
only
put the
kids
freaking
in
freak
town, or is it
Yes,
just
I
this
do.
family's kids?
It's the family's kids, and then an orphan.
Okay.
Does the orphan live on the streets?
Yes.
Bad hand.
He looks at his hands. They're not too bad.
Not from where I'm standing.
Yeah, those ones are good. But, okay, well,
Anyways, don't kill us, because you will get Otto's revenge. And
I
we're
wasn't
gonna
planning
start.
on
Who
that.
cares?
I'd like to see
Walk
him
in.
try.
Thanks, Ike.
There?
I
Yeah.
will kill you when this is over.
Oh, we're waiting.
I
With that, I just start
I like-
sprinting.
We catch
I
back
like
in
it.
time.
I mean, like, you guys can do what you want now.
I'm gonna start.
I walk over to the equipment pile and I pull out my dagger, stick it back in my cloak.
I go pick up my 4 daggers.
It is missing.
All 4 of them are made of coal.
Oh, phew, for a second I thought you were picking up my dagger, but no, that's obviously yours. Dagger, crossbow bolts. Oh, they've spilled out. They're all loose. Gotta pick up. Oh, my hammer.
You'll notice that after you guys get your equipment, Patrick is still staying by. The
Lizard folk.
lizard folk.
The guy who hissed at me.
Yeah, the guy who hissed at you.
Patrick?
Patrick. It's Patrick with an E. Patrick.
Hey, Rick. How's it going?
You guys should know there is something in the north. I have seen other bodies.
Oh, that's right. You lizard folk live frequent, like, sewers, and you like dead bodies. and
That's
stuff.
racist.
Well, I don't think so. It's just kind of a fact, but...
You're racist.
Well...
With that, he starts turning around and walking away.
Lizard,
It's kind of
Man,
rude to walk
um,
away from people.
any way of knowing how many others might be betrothed women that we need to be worried about?
I think there's one more in town. It's,
Might they be convinced to postpone the wedding?
Maybe break off the engagement would be better.
You would have to talk with Muldark. It's his. You'd have to talk with him.
Did
Sorry,
you have a
does he have a
stroke?
dark mole?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like they,
Seriously.
It's his Christian name.
All of you. Well, no, sorry.
in my opinion, they should just elope right now and just skip town.
It happens in the north too, though.
Yeah.
Then I
They
guess
should go
they-
south.
Go south. Yeah.
Go to Hole. Safer there.
But
So we could just all leave, right?
Yes. So now you guys can decide. Do you want to leave? Do you want to help?
I was heading.
Do you want to kill them?
I really want to talk
What?
to the
Okay.
urine hole.
Yeah, I was going.
Yeah.
I know where they're
Yeah.
up on the north side. About. Yeah.
I think that's our best lead if they're survivors of this attack. We
Okay.
need to find out what those kids
Great.
saw.
I'm great with kids, so.
That's good.
We might
I'm not.
we might want to also check in with a temple or something to see who might be getting married soon.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad Rick didn't know, because if he knew who was all getting married, that would be kind of weird and stalkerish. But yeah, don't worry, Rick. I think you're good.
It's a small town.
Why are you still standing here,
Yeah, how
by the
big
way?
is this
He
town?
started walking away.
How big,
Oh,
Why?
finally.
how big is this town?
I'd say population.
Fallsburg.
Probably like in the. I don't know what that'd be for a good town size. 800,000, somewhere around there.
Oh, I thought you said 800,000.
800,000.
Wow.
No.
I was like, this is a huge town.
The entire
We
population.
should open the
13
shop here. No.
Probably a small town's like 3,000, so probably like closer to 3,000. Now that I think about it. There you go. Just tripled my population to kill.
Yes.
Is there a church closer to us than the urine halls? Anyone?
Is there?
I would have frequented at least one. Or I would have checked it.
There's one in the center of town.
And they're on the north side, so we'll pass. We came in on the south side, or?
You guys would be on the. That's a good question. I didn't tell you. You guys would be to the west of town.
Oh,
West of town,
definitely
so we
pictured
could
south
go-
too.
So we could go diagonal, or we could go over.
Yeah. So like you could go to the center, going east or
Which way is an easier walk?
probably east because there's a road.
Yep. Okay. So, well, we could go to the temple. It's right that way. Sorry, that way. Yes.
Yes. So
Thank you, small robot.
Call me Fender.
Fender. Yeah. I think we've met.
Yeah. I've probably seen you around.
Do appreciate your chipper disposition.
What's chipper mean?
It means quiet.
That doesn't really fit me.
It's like a really small.
Maybe you shouldn't grow
Fender.
into it.
In your fender. It's a chip.
We walk.
anyways, okay, yes, thank you. All right. So as you guys are walking through town, you notice a couple of the Otto's men following you guys. I'd say like a group of 3. Just following you guys. Like they're tailing you. Not trying to be like super obvious, but obvious enough that hey, we're watching you guys, type of thing. As you guys get there to the house, it's a bit of a shack, but it's not terrible.
I thought we were going to the temple first.
Oh, you guys are going to the temple first.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes. So as you get to the temple, it's beautiful, ornate. Looks really out of place. It's really like rich and ordained. Yeah, you guys walk in, and right away you get greeted by Ike and 2 of the elders of town.
We
which would be
found
the
you,
temple.
Ike.
Ike will just look super nervous when you guys walk in. What do you guys?
Does it seem like Ike, is he just visiting or is he?
He was stopped immediately talking to one of the elders.
He's not dressed in robes or anything.
No, just like field medic
'Cause I didn't
looking.
want to kill a player.
He is not a cleric. He's a. If he was, he's a very bad one. Let's just say that. He's like an anti-cleric.
We are looking for whoever presides over this temple.
The Pope.
Can you speak with the manager?
The Pope.
One of the elders will turn to you and be like, what can I do for you?
Why are your eyes closed?
Because they burned.
Is that what he said?
No. Mine. They burned. They're itchy.
Father, is there anyone scheduled to get married soon?
Oh, yes, I believe. Ike, get over here.
Ike.
He does snap at him. Ike comes running over. And he's like, oh, what do you need, wise one? Clearly Ike is very trying to get on everyone's good side. The elder will then ask Ike, that mole fella, who's he marrying? Tomorrow, right? And then Ike will be like, I don't remember her name, sir. I just know he won her in a game of cards, so.
And we're okay with this here. Don't play cards.
Astro puts his deck away. Further up his sleeve.
The alderman will be like, okay, but it happens.
What happens?
Stuff that shouldn't be said aloud.
Huh?
It's
you
grown
okay?
up talk. Okay.
You're not. Should we go for Moldark?
His name does keep coming up.
Yes.
Find tomorrow and ask her if she's getting married soon.
Here's an idea. We could split up.
Yeah, that always goes great.
That's okay. I'm great with kids.
I've seen that play out real well.
Oh, is Todd or Tim the one that's not
Fender.
dead still alive? Or with
Ted
us?
is dead.
No, Tim got taken by Otto.
Oh, that's right.
Tim's with him.
Yes. Okay.
I forgot because I just remembered that we had another one. So
No,
wait a
yeah.
minute.
No, I didn't want to have to roleplay anyone. No, Tim is no longer with the party. But not like Ted. He's no longer with us in general. Anyways, so
do we want to go split up? I mean, and we could cover more ground, and it sounds like we're on a timetable. Because if these kills have been happening to betrothed, and they're getting married tomorrow, they're going to be married tomorrow. So I kind of feel like that means she'll die tonight if it's happening at night.
It's not a large
What
town.
time of day is it?
it's like I'd say afternoonish.
Yeah.
So do we have time to walk north and come back?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Well, where do Moldark, where
Oh, fair.
does he live?
Ike would explain that he lives in the north, as
Oh!
well. North side of town. Yeah.
We're headed north.
Yes. Also, one of the elders would turn to you guys, and you guys are just talking openly. He'd be like, "Congratulations on not being witches." He just kind of gives you guys a smirk.
Ike says that.
No, one of the elders.
Yeah, that was a real.
What's your name? Just for the record.
Oh, that's Hank.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
conjecture. We haven't actually proven it yet that we're not witches. We still could be.
He gives a sign of concern and confusion. Please tell me more.
We don't worry, Hank. We're not witches.
He's just an odd one. We have no.
You know me for I don't know how long now, but
Unrelated. How many people has Otto taken out beyond the border of the city?
In character, out of character?
In character.
Okay. Dozens.
So not a good track record.
How many?
Oh, you mean like?
Yeah.
dozens.
We're not the first.
No. But for the record, he does have a pretty good
Record.
yeah, at catching who he needs to catch.
A lot of witches.
He catches somebody.
Not necessarily just riches, but like thieves and
Riches. He caught riches?
Probably that.
witches.
I'm looking for riches myself. I want to open my own shop one day.
And how many have the witches killed?
Well, Patrick
I believe the sheriff would know that one.
I'm sure we'll talk to him later.
Has it been more than dozens?
Dead?
Yes.
Again, I don't know the numbers specifically. There's many heads here in this town, and I don't have time to keep track of them all. Especially the ones on the street.
Wow. That's kind of rough for a cleric to say. Thought you'd be blessing those dead bodies, but okay.
That's not my department.
Oh, whose department is it? Is that Jasper's?
Who's Jasper?
Oh, I thought Jasper was. Oh,
Different
no?
town.
Should we go north or to Urinals?
Which is also
They're
north.
both the north side, so
Yeah, both the north side of town.
we probably should visit the betrothed for the sake of time, though.
My suggestion would be to check with the kids, see if we can get
Which
a
one's
description of any kind.
closer?
You've never been to Moldark's residence?
General vicinity, though. Like,
Yeah, I guess it'd be like in the same pocket region of the town, so
oh,
it's about the same travel distance.
so let's go to urine halls. I don't know where Moldark lives, and then we'll ask them. Hey, where's Moldark? And
Is tomorrow
two birds,
with
one
Moldark right now?
Sorry?
Is tomorrow with Moldark?
Legs.
Tomorrow.
yeah, they can't
Wasn't
get
that
away.
Moldark's betrothed?
No,
Or he was-
you didn't get a name.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
was
no
his
one
best
knows.
guess.
It's
I
Tomorrow.
heard he was marrying tomorrow. Is that what
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
No, he's
clerk
getting
thought it was
married
tomorrow.
tomorrow. He's getting married tomorrow.
Honey.
Yes.
Got it.
Not everybody's name's a pun.
Yeah, no, not everyone's a pun.
I thought it was.
I got a lot of them out there, but not everyone. Okay.
Don't
All
need
right.
to read
This is
one.
very serious. Come on.
No. I was thinking I was going to just watch the bride and make sure that nothing happened between now and then if they were going to talk to the kids, the live ones.
Yeah. Stake out the bride's house tonight. Thursday.
Well, also, if we can't find the bride, I mean, easy enough. I could marry Tamara here, and we could say we're getting married tomorrow, and then perfect. I mean, then she's also on the chopping block.
Ike, take these lovely people to Moldark's house, please, quickly.
I think it's customary to propose first.
We'll talk about it on the
What
way.
were you going to say?
We're going somewhere?
Your restraint is.
So Ike's been commanded to take you to Moldark's house.
Great.
And he looks like he's about to pee himself. He's very scared of you guys.
Father, before we go, do you have any healing potions on hand?
I'll take a piece of coal.
If you're giving away stuff, I will take stuff too.
Oh no, the churches are so stingy here, but it's okay. I can respect that. Good business model.
We have none for adventurers.
Thank you, Father.
You could stop at the local bazaar somewhere over there.
All of them love me at the local bazaar.
Please leave my temple.
Please leave him at your temple.
No, please, no, take him. Leave my temple. And he starts starting to actually shove you guys now. I'm like, come on.
I think we have a pretty decent threat here.
Oh, with
You know,
that.
take it with you for some healing potions.
See you, Father!
Did you actually say that?
No. Just
Okay.
See you, Father!
Hey,
Talk to you tomorrow!
he just clears his throat and closes the door behind him. So Ike, out on the street now, and you're accompanied by 3 other goons. Posse members. Sheriff's help. And Ike just kind of does you guys should follow me because I have to take you there. Remember, Otto's watching us.
We're all being watched.
Isn't that lovely? Starts walking.
I enjoy watching others. I enjoy watching Ike.
Lovely. This will be a quicker way, and he starts taking you northish, pretty north. It's in the general right direction, but it happens to be past the sheriff's office house.
Oh, good. That's where that is.
And there you will see Ted's head on a spike, right outside the office.
Hi,
with
Ted.
Now, for clarity, Ted was the dead one.
Yes,
So we
Ted-
did
the
not
dead
lose
one.
another one.
No. Yes. Tim is still good. Ted is dead.
How many people has Otto killed?
Are there others?
Yes, we confirmed.
No, but on other spikes.
Yes.
Other spikes. Yikes.
There's 4 others. There's 2 orcs, and a human, and a lizard folk.
What state of decay?
It gets worse as it goes. So it's
Weekly.
I think we'll be returning to this
Kind
place
of.
at some point.
Mark it on your cartographer thing.
They're called maps.
Maybe on the back.
Anyways, so I kind of proudly walks past the sheriff's office and just kind of looks at you guys and at Ted's head and keeps walking towards Moldark's house. Which, are you guys going there first, or were you wanting to go to the urine halls?
Can we take a break?
Yeah.
Let's get some snakes.
Yeah, no problem.
Snakes.
Break.
Thank you for watching.
I have not
Until
eaten
next
yet
time,
today, so
stay
that's why
scoundrel.
I've been dying.